Hello everyone, this is Ashish and welcome back to Talk 4712. It's time for some competitive examination discussion. It's time for some planning. This one we are going to focus straight at GATE 2021. I'm going to give you the last 4-month strategy. It is the last 100 days. The countdown has begun now and it's time for us to take the proper actions, proper decisions. So we are going to start the preparation strategy from October onwards, although we are somewhere standing in September only, but it will give you a proper idea what you should be doing subsequently after this month ends, and also what situation you should be October onwards. So I'm going to talk about how your planning should be for people who are at a very good level of preparation, and also for people who are not at good level of preparation, going down straight to people who have just started preparation. Going to take care of all of you, and let us begin. You are going to see the screen now. Again, I've brought a very pictorial view for you guys to understand perfectly. The JPG format will be available down in the description box so that you can download it for free. All right, so this is your general plan, and please keep in mind, even if you're not even appearing for GATE examination, you are definitely going to understand how to plan in general. And even after your GATE examination, you are definitely going to use these methods to plan properly. So the first thing that you need to understand is that when we plan, let us say 4 months, then we don't actually start planning accordingly to the month that is right next to us. We are going to plan for the month which is just before whatever is your end goal over here, GATE 2021. So that would be January. We start over there because we need to first decide what position we need to be at just before the examination, and accordingly you adjust whatever is the time before that. So you can see, first thing that most people make mistake in is that they do not give themselves a buffer time. What is the importance of this buffer time? There's a very good old saying that plans always fail. It's still important to plan though, but plans always fail. Well, humans are known for miscalculation. That is why there's factor of safety. That is why there's tolerance in our calculation. So we always keep this buffer time. Take this buffer time as a tolerance for mechanical engineering. And for other stream of engineering, you can understand that it is just something that is going to help you if your plan fails or you're delayed. Let us say you fell sick for 1 week. And that is going to be covered over here. Generally, I would say that take buffer time for 1 month if you're planning for the next 6 months or 7 months. But right now we are only having 4 months, so we are going to take only 15 days of buffer time. You do not have the comfort. You go forward ahead, you're standing in November, you won't have the comfort of buffer time. Now, second thing that you need to take care of, in January, I'm going to be in a situation where I'm giving full length test series. That is absolutely important for GATE examination because full length test series helps you in a lot of manner. Number one, it gives you an idea of what the examination is going to be like. Over here I've written numerical solving ability is definitely improved. Second, you are going to form a pattern of how you are going to attempt the examination. There has to be a strategy. You go for any fight, you go for any examination, there has to be a strategy of how you are going to play. That is what you are doing right now. Yes, numerical solving ability is absolute must, but how you are going to play the game. Either you're going to start from the first question of aptitude, or you're going to start from the question of, let us say, your technical subject. So that is something that you have to decide. There's no fixed way of going towards it. Whichever you are more comfortable in. For example, some person is more strong in technical, then that person is supposed to start from technical. If a person is more comfortable in aptitude, then that person is supposed to start over there. So where you are going to start from, let us say you are going to start from 65th question, or you're going to start from first question. Those are the things that you're going to figure out as you give your full length test series. The third one is finding your weaknesses. That is the most important thing. This is the cycle that we are going to follow. First of all, in the month of January and even the December month, I'm going to talk about that right now after I discuss this. You're going to give a full length test series. All right. You're going to analyze that full length test series. I've already made a video on test series analysis where you use simple numbers to find out what are your weaknesses. It is going to take not more than 20 minutes for you to find out what you're weak in. And absolutely whatever you're weak in, that is what you're going to work on, and thus you are going to improve. So you're going to analyze over here. You are going to analyze. Okay, I've already written over here. You have to analyze, and then what you are going to do is you are going to work on your weakness, and then you are going to give a full length test series again. It is a tragedy that so many people give full length test series, like 12 full length test series, 24 full length test series, and they do not find a single improvement in any of the subsequent test series. Why? What is the reason behind that? Because they never found out their weaknesses, thus they never improved, And obviously, it's simple maths. You are not going to find improvement if you are not working on your weaknesses. So this is what we are going to do in January. And also, we are going to do that in December. So in December, you will try to start giving full length test series, but it's not like you are going to give full length test series every day. You are going to give full length test series once every week, because you are going to require large amount of time to work on your weaknesses, analyze, because in beginning you are going to have large number of weaknesses. Also, you are not that much acquainted of solving this many questions. And before that, if you go, it is cyclic revision time. Now I've made a full video on cyclic revision, available both in Hindi and in English. So I'm not going to explain it again. The link will be available in the I button. And also I've made a full video on parallel revision, both in Hindi and in English. So watch that. The only thing that I will say over here, in cyclic revision, you are going to use subject-wise test series to analyze yourself and find out the weaknesses in a particular subject. So for example, an academy is giving you a lot of subject-wise test series. You go over there, you give that subject, obviously after revising that subject properly, and then you find out your weaknesses. And then you revise that and give another test series. Like that it goes. You watch that video, you will understand in a better manner. Now parallel revision, if I say honestly, then you should definitely start giving parallel revision when you are somewhere in September, but October is good. The only thing is that the later you give it, the worse situation you are going to be at. So this is the ideal. Till October also, if you're doing parallel revision, it is perfect, because you are having 1 month to give your subject-wise test series. That is good. Okay. But in October, what are grade A subjects? The core subjects. Any branch of engineering or sciences are having 5 core subjects that are definitely to be covered in October. That is how we make plan, that this is the requirement. See, at the day of the examination, you have to be in a certain level to get what you want. So for that, you are going to plan backward. So you are going to plan your October, November accordingly, that my major subject should be over by October. And if you're in a situation that my 5 major subjects are left, like I said in the beginning of the video, I'm also going to talk about those people who are just starting or at a bad situation. Just a moment, I'm going to talk about you as well. But people who are at good or average level, this is what you should be planning. You should work as hard as possible to complete your major subjects by October, because you will be in a bad situation if it goes till November, because when are you going to complete the minor subjects? Minor subjects like industrial engineering and hydraulic machine, production and heat transfer. These subjects are like level B subjects only. But it is okay. The only reason production is covered so late is because it is not that conceptual. It is a lot theory based. Okay. So I've explained about these things, but most of the thing I think that you are able to understand. Now we have seen it backward. What is this backward? In January, we have to be in a situation where we are giving only full length test series. In December, what you can do, you can give full length test series, and also, if possible for you, solve ISRO previous year question. It is available if it is available for your branch, because ISRO previous year question is going to be mixed and it is going to be year wise. It is not going to be subject wise. So you can only give it once all your subjects are over. This is what you can do. So what I'm saying, in December and January, maximum 80% of your syllabus should be over or almost at a stage of completing it. If you are in that situation, then it is good. That is what you want to do. Accordingly, you set your October and November like that. So the November is, you can even complete 3 to 4 subjects in November if they are minor subjects. For mechanical engineering, if I talk IC engine, RAC, these are very small subjects. You can even complete it in 10 days. How do you understand if a subject is minor or major? Number one catch for that is, if the marks that is allocated to that subject is just 4 to 5 marks, or the number of questions that are coming from that subject in that examination is just 1 to 2 or 3 questions, then you understand that is minor subject. You have to understand this. In minor subject, they will never get in-depth. They are not going to ask in-depth questions. They're going to stick to the surface. But for major subject, you're needed to have very in-depth knowledge, because over there, the competition is decided. They're going to ask tricky questions over there, because if you see that they are consisting somewhere around like 30 to 40% of your question paper, then definitely you have to be very strong with that. And if they are asking 5-6 questions, then obviously 1 or 2 questions will be very, very dangerous. You have to be having very in-depth knowledge, and you have to have real physical sense of what this subject is all about. That is why I say finish those subjects first. Now let us talk about those people who are not in a good situation. Let us take the worst case scenario. You started preparing today. Number one thing that you need to understand, eliminate that goal or dream of scoring too high in GATE examination. There is the absolute reality when it comes to civil engineering, mechanical engineering, electrical engineering, where the competition has gone way too far, even electronics engineering. Okay, you won't be in a situation, because let me bring you the reality. So either you won't be able to finish the subject, Or if you are able to finish the syllabus, then what will happen is that you won't be able to give some sufficient subject-wise test series. If you do that, you won't be able to give sufficient full-length test series. Even if you do all of that, you won't be able to have proper revision strategy. So it is almost next to impossible that you will be able to start now 4 months before, and you will be scoring like 80 or 90 marks in your examination. So once you understand that, then you understand what you're fighting for. You're fighting for 50, 60 marks for that examination so that you are in a good situation to appear next year. This is something that I'm saying straightforward so that you don't fight in the wrong direction. So accordingly, make your plan. So what will your plan be if you're starting from zero? In October, you start major subjects. You'll require at least 2 months for completing your major subjects. That is going to be in October and November. And after that, in December, you can complete somewhere around 3 to 4 minor subjects. And in January, you can start giving some full-length test series. That too only you can do 3 to 4 full-length test series. Okay, so you understand 100%. One more video that I've made, 50 marks in 50 days. So in a worst case scenario, you can watch that so that at least you get 50 marks. That also I'm very experienced in, because that's the amount of marks that I got in GATE 2016. All right, guys, that's about it. I think that I've brought a very clear picture to you guys. If there's any more doubt, put it down in the comment section. More than happy to answer you guys. That's about it, guys. I'll see all of you in the next one. Till then, bye.